discontented with homes that are rented, so I have invented my own. Darling, this place is a lover's oasis where life's weary chase is unknown. Far from the cry of the city, where roses pretty embrace the breeze, cozy to hide in and live side by side in. Don't let it abide in my dreams. Picture me upon your knee, T for two and two for tea, me for you and you for me. We won't make it known that we own a telephone. Dear day will break and I'll awake, start to bake a sugar cake for you to take, for all the boys to see. We will raise a family, a boy for you and a girl for me. Interesting fact. This song actually turned 100 years old last year. And so, you know, I will forgive the centenarian that very heteronormative lyric there. Can't you see how happy we could be? Edging. Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be here. This is Isaac. I should introduce Isaac. This is Isaac Hayward. Isn't he gorgeous? What a genius on the grand piano. Thank you. Thank you. For those... Okay, so you might have picked up the accent when I speak, but not when I sing because of, Anglophone cultural imperialism is a real thing. But when I speak, maybe you're picking up an accent. Maybe. I don't know. And some people say, where are you from? Are you from New Zealand? Are you from South Africa? Are you from... But it's Australia, so one of the other Antipodean nations there. And the thing is, at all my shows, I've been performing professionally in cabaret in Australia for 15 long years now, right? And so, don't applaud that. And so, I've been doing that. Machine, darling, could you pour this tea for me? They've sent me a kettle, and I'm just nervous with the feathers. Emmy Award-winning Machine Dazzle. And thank you. You've just won your first Emmy, and here you are pouring my tea for me. And maybe that looks a little bit like a condom, doesn't it? Tea's not really a prophylactic, is it? It's quite the opposite. For me, it's quite the opposite, which, is that first song, Tea for Two, right? And I love doing that song. Do you know why I love doing that song? Okay, so two people there, and two people there went, why? And the rest of you, this is a cabaret venue, and there's no fourth wall. So I can't believe I'm here in New York City teaching people about cabaret. What a pretentious bitch. And I'm going to sit with you. And so tea for two. And do you know why I love that? Oh, you're so good. You're so good. Okay, there's two reasons I love doing that song. One is because I do love drinking tea. It is wonderful. I'm all about the tea. You might have guessed that already. But also I love doing that song because actually it's a song that a lot of people hate. Is it? It is. Is it? Is it? A lot of people hate that song. Maybe you didn't recognise it from the weird place that we took it to. But most people know that song from elevators and grocery stores and from children's tap dancing lessons. Because if I go back to the hook, you might recognise it more like this. No, don't do that. It's too nice if you do it like that. But if you can picture your child, or when you were a child, or a child of someone you don't like very much, and you're forced to go to their dance recital, and they have a little cane and a little hat, and do 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 do, or in an elevator music or whatever. That's the song that we just did. So a lot of people hate that song. It used to also be the hold music. I don't know about here, but in Australia, when you went to a payphone and if you asked for reverse charges while you waited, that's what played at you. So a lot of people hate this song Tea for Two because it's kind of drivel, right? It's drivel. But I love to do it and just kind of turn it inside out and do things with it, like what we did just now for you. Because aren't we all that song in a way? Haven't we all been cast aside or put onto the pile of discards of waste and been told that we're not good enough? And it just takes someone to give you a little bit of a spit and a polish, and then suddenly you're jazz, So we're all like that song. And so that's why I love doing it, because everyone hates it, but they shouldn't. There's even in a broken little ditty from 1924, there's potential in a horrible little jingle about having your tea in the afternoon. Thank you. Bag in, yes, tea bag in. Put that tea bag in my face. Do you have that expression here in Australia? It's for when the testicles hit you on the face. Do you have that expression here, teabagging? Yes. There's a lot of cultural differences. I came out here so elegant in my Catherine Delish peignoir and singing the jazz, and now I'm talking about testicles and tea bags. Here we are. So, as I was saying, 15 years I've been doing this cabaret thing in Australia. And so I usually open my shows. I'll introduce the pianist. This is Isaac Hayward, genius, as we did. Lovely, you all applauded. Isaac blushed. It was a great time. Then I will usually say, oh, I should introduce myself. And keep in mind, this is in a country where I've been performing for 15 years, not like here. So then I go, I should introduce myself. For those of you who don't know who I am, shame on you. Now, see, the problem when I started performing internationally, I realised that doesn't really work, because this is, in fact, my second ever solo cabaret in the United States of America. Thank you. Thank you. And it's at Joe's Pub, no less, one of the most revered cabaret rooms in the world, and it's such a thrill to be here. And the last time we played together was last February when we did a show here. So let's see how we go tonight. Let's see if we remember all the lyrics. I didn't last time, and I think that's part of the fun. You'll quickly notice I don't script anything that happens other than kind of the set list, and even that is fairly flexible. Fairly flexible. I'm bored of talking. I'm going to do the next song. The first time ever I saw your face, I thought the sun rose in your eyes, and the moon and the stars were the gifts you gave to the dark and empty skies, and the first time ever I kissed your mouth, I felt the earth moving our hands. your Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. You are too lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Aren't they lovely, Isaac? Aren't they lovely? Gosh. Thank you. I'm also quite thrilled, because I thought it would be quite empty tonight. The tickets were moving so slowly. And until about 2 days ago, we had 22 people in the room. But you look like a lot more than 22. Some of you look a little under 22. Should you be in here? And that's impressive for a redhead. You must stay out of the sun. And, the kind of songs that I love to do, when I had that immense privilege last February of being invited to do a show at the Joe's Pub, this iconic, revered place, that's why I before the show, I didn't feel right. I said, Isaac, something's not right. Maybe I need to belch. And then I did, and that helped a little bit. Because, you use all these muscles when you're singing, and if there's a little bubble of gas trapped in there on these long, sustained notes, it wants out. It wants out. It's like a bird longing to be free. And, but what we did last year, right before the audience came in, I kissed the stage. And talking about what a revered room it is, I just remembered I didn't do that today. Hold that, darling. Oh, it's a long way down. I'll take that again. It's a long way down when you're 6'2". All right, from the top. I'm ready now. I've kissed the stage. We're going to go from the top. Reset the lighting. We're going to go from the top. I'm just kidding. I'm not going down those stairs in this. That's why I entered through the house. Anyway, so we try and get this upstairs without, I need like a kind of like a bride with all of this. Anyway, so when I was invited to, come in February last year and do the revered, iconic, incredible Joe's Pub, this kind of, it's a cabaret paradise. It's a legendary place. You don't know, if you're a New Yorker, you don't know how lucky you are. This city is lousy with cabaret. It's everywhere. You throw a stone and you hit a cabaret performer. Yeah. Right now I could hit at least 30 and then I eliminate all my rivals and then I will be the queen of the downtown scene. No. I'm not like that, I swear. And, so when I was invited to come here, I just thought, I'm just going to pull out some of the songs from my career and my repertoire that I've loved singing the most. And I hope you like them too. Thank you. And Isaac suffers through them valiantly. And, but what I really love is the kind of song that you can turn inside out, and in the old days they called it torch singing. These songs where you can find the melodic possibilities, the lyrical possibilities. You can turn these songs inside out. And I think with these songs there's an intensity of emotion and there's an intensity of human experience that is usually too big and too scary for us to experience. And we have to get on with our daily lives. And in Australia and in Britain we say a stiff upper lip. I don't know if do you say that here? You don't say it, but you know it. You had something stiff on your upper lip, darling. I'm talking about penises. No, I shouldn't be so filthy. I don't know why. Something's in the air. It's very, woo. Anyway, so I like the, torch songs that have this intense depth of emotion and drama. And if you like fast songs, tonight is not your night. I'm so sorry. You may have noticed that already with some of these ballads. And This next one is probably about as fast as I get, and I love this song because, and it's very slow, but this song, it was a Billie Holiday B-side. Not as many people know it, right? And she wrote it, and Count Basie helped her set it to chords. But I like singing this song because I think it's sexy. I think this song's a little sexy. People usually woof whistle at that point. I think it's sexy. Okay, I'll whistle for the both of us. It's okay. And this song contains one of the sexiest lyrics I think ever written. You can listen out. Thank you, very good. And I think it's one of the sexiest lyrics ever written. And you can listen out for it. It comes later in the piece, as do I. And can you believe I don't script this? This is gold. Netflix. Give me a special. No. So, one of the sexiest lyrics. I have to keep myself on track. It's very hard. So I have to stay diligent. I have to stay on it. We're already over time by about 30 minutes. There's a big clock up there, and it's glaring at me. So, one of the sexiest lyrics, I think, of all time is in this song. This song is called Tell Me More, and More, and More, and Then Some, right? As if that isn't sexy enough. Quite late in the piece, there is a lyric. Whisper all the night till doomsday, and I still never would hear enough. So voracious is the appetite for sweet nothings, for pillow talk whispered in the ear of the protagonist of this song. So voracious, whisper all the night till doomsday. And I still, should I show them some leg, do you think? Will that get them excited? And I still never will hear. It's terrible. I saw Gypsy on Broadway the other day, and now I think I'm a burlesque dancer. It's disgusting. I almost, just then a joke popped into my head. I almost said for $50 you can touch it, but actually that would violate the terms of my visa. So. Come to Australia, then you can pay to touch my legs. We should do that song. There's a New Orleans song called Don't Touch My Leg. We're not doing that one. Maybe next time. Tell me more and more, and then some. You know what I love to hear. I want more and more and more, and then some of that. I love you, my dear. Tell me more and more, and then some, all about the way you feel. And then when you've told that old sweet story and you're through, tell it right over again. I made that old mistake. Know the awful ache of a heart that's double-crossed. The waiting's been so long, it's hard to be believing. If I miss that chance, happiness is lost. Tell me more. You know how I love that stuff. Whisper all the night till doomsday, and I still never will hear enough. fun. I want to do it again. One more for luck, Isaac. Poor Isaac. Would you like, I'm going to ask you a question, darlings. Poor long-suffering Isaac. Look at the look of fear in those eyes. I live for that. In general, the look of fear in men's eyes, but, you know, also piano players specifically. But I'm going to ask you a little question, darlings. We're going to have a pop survey, a plebiscite, if you will, a referendum. I've run out of synonyms for voting. Popularity contest, I don't know. So I'm going to ask you a question. Would you like to have a big ending, or would you like to have a small ending? And I'm not finished. Because just looking at me, you know that I'm not interested in pursuing binaries of any kind, right? That much should be obvious. So, you know, that's not just the two options. You could have multiple endings, darlings. I know for some people, heterosexuals, that is a revolutionary idea. The idea that you can have multiple endings, right? If you have the stamina. You could have a little nap and then you can have another one. Sometimes I like to have multiple endings in my multiple endings. It's true. And so, you know, you could have big, big, small, or you could have big, medium, small, or you could have small, medium, big, or you could have... There are kind of endless variations. You could have 2 or 3. I think 4 is excessive. 4 is excessive. 4 is... maybe if the tickets were a bit more expensive, I would give you 4. And no, you're a beautiful crowd. I can give you 4 if you like. 5? No. No. 5? No. So I think the best way to do this is if you just kind of shout out what ending or combinations thereof you might like, you know. And small, big, small. Period. Okay. Well, there weren't any dissenters. What did you say, darling? Happy. You want a happy ending? You can call me on +61 for... No, it's okay. And you said you want long and quiet. So you wanted big, small, big, small. So what if we have the best of both worlds? Who is it that does that? Yeah, her. Are you here tonight, Miley Cyrus? Your father was one of my first wet dreams. That achy, breaky heart. Anyway, so we could have the best of... We could Hannah Montana it and do small, big, small, and then the last small one for you could be long and quiet. Woo! Pay attention, Isaac. Number 1 is small. Enough. And then number 2 is big. Enough. And then number 3 is especially for Nicoli, incredible Nicoli. I went and saw Nicoli in the orchestra of The Marriage of Figaro with Anthony Roth Costanzo. Are you here tonight, Anthony Roth Costanzo? Your father was not one of my first wet dreams, unlike Miley Cyrus. But I haven't met him. He might be nice. I don't know. Have you met? Yeah. Anyway, we're doing it long and quiet for Nicolene. And happy? No, they have to pay extra for that, Isaac. When will you learn? Never will. This one's especially for Nicolene. Have you got a follow spot, Connor? Connor on lights. This is probably not safe. Bear with. Do you say that here? We say that in Australia. If you've seen Kath and Kim, you've probably heard it. Bear with. Oh, okay. And I still never will. When you say long, how long? No, it's okay. I'm going to stop putting you on the spot right now, other than the follow spot. Little baby, don't you? It's Gershwin. Oh my goodness, enough shenanigans. We're going to run out of stage time. No, I'll hold you, Paul. Okay. Thank you. Perfection. I always want an Emmy winner to pour my tea for me. I only know 3, so they'll have to take it in shifts. If you're an Emmy winner in the audience who I have not yet made the acquaintance with and you would like to pour my tea for me, that can be arranged also for a price. I've just done so many shenanigans and talked so much, so we're just going to go into the next song, I think. And this is one of my absolute favourite songs. I think it was written in this very city, probably. I don't know. It was either written in this city or in Panonica Rothschild's car as they drove around. Anyway, it was either her apartment or her car or something, because she was a great patron of the jazz. As are all of you by being here tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Do we have any Thelonious Monk fans in the room? Well, as we say in Australia, I'd better not fuck this up then. Supper time, I'm feeling sad, but it really gets bad round midnight. Memories always start round midnight. some quarrel we had needs mending, does it mean that our love is ending? Darling, I love you, but lately I find you're out of my arms, so I'm out of my mind. Let our love take wing some midnight. Let the angels sing of your returning. Let our love be safe and sound when midnight comes around. Isaac, you've been working so hard. Would you like to take a little break? Would you like to? You know what? Why don't you go up to the bar and you can have a little drink. And there are some stairs just here. You don't have to go backstage. You can just sneak out here. If you'd like to pop a 50 into his pocket, you can. He doesn't take change. You have to have 50, not cents, dollars. So. Well, I didn't think this through, did I? Okay. No. The truth is, that actually I have a good friend in the house, I hope. Well, I have many good friends in the house, but I hope this particular friend is here, and it's someone, you might know him. He's quite big on the scene here in New York. That was disgusting, oh my God, yes. I'm not even going to try accent work, I can't do it. The only accent I can do is the one I was born with, which is Javanese, and you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear that, la, okay. Mark Nadler, are you here? Are you coming up? The living legend that is Mark Nadler is here tonight. I believe this is called a rusty trombone.
Is he still in there?
And Mark is just a living legend of the cabaret scene, and I had been watching Mark for years and years and years, and sometimes I went and saw him play music too. Every breath you take. Anyway, and then yes, darling, what is it? How about Originally we were thinking we might do two. Let's still do two, but we'll just do brain. We'll just do brain.
Really? I was thinking we'd just do the other one.
No, as in I mean we won't do.
Oh, I see.
You know, there's the Lion and
Right.
the Tin Man, and we haven't rehearsed anything.
If we wouldn't insult our audience with a rehearsed show.
Jazz.
So how about if we start with the brain verse and let that be the verse to the other song?
Yes.
Put them together.
Yes.
It'll make no sense lyrically,
Yes.
but you'll sound
No.
amazing.
Yeah, well, I hope so. So Mark is a living legend, and I've seen Mark many times, and then we came together for, we didn't actually
We
get
were
to...
in Perth. We were both
We were in
performing in
Perth.
Perth in June.
Australia.
Which is not Perth with a lisp. It's a town in Australia, Perth.
Pert, like pert, but with
Pert.
a H. It is not a particularly pert town.
No, it's not. But we were in a really beautiful, beautiful opera
festival.
house.
Yeah, we were at the opera house. We were at His Majesty's Opera House in a
Yes, we
festival,
were.
and the festival director said at the late night club, "Why don't you two get up and do something?" So we did, and we picked the songs on the spot, and we did them, and much like what you just watched us do just now, and the look of abject terror in my eyes, and and we made some magic, and I didn't even know what key
So we're hoping we'll be able to
doing
make
this
some
in.
magic tonight.
Yeah.
And if it's not magical, we hope that you've been drinking enough that you will feel that it's magical, no matter what we do.
But just keep in mind that short of the actual act of coitus itself, and if you don't know what that word means, someone will tell you when you're older. Other than the act of coitus itself, what you're about to witness is just possibly one of the most intimate things you can see. You know, this making it up as you go on the spot. It's the closest thing to sex you're going to see me do on this stage for this amount of money. And on this visa.
Now listen, you start singing so I can find your key.
Oh, really? What if
Yeah.
it's a really...
It doesn't matter.
We would say in Australia, what if it's a really gnarly one?
If it's a gnarly key, I'll find it.
Okay. And what's the first lyric again?
Do you want me to sing the first?
I could while I told you to be
Well,
gnarly. Would you like me to move
No,
for
it's
you?
not gnarly at all.
I can move
like
for
it.
you. It's all about finding
I
the right
just
position.
need to know if you're on the melody or if you're riffing something else.
Melody? I don't know her.
Let's try it here. Let's try it here. I could.
Why don't you do the first and then I'll pick up from there.
Okay. I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. And my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching. If I only had a brain.
I'd unravel every riddle for any individual in trouble or in pain. And my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts are busy
You skipped the presidential lyric. Yeah. With the thoughts you'd be thinking, you could be another Lincoln. Or we could sing, simply believe it, my mama, I'd be smarter than Obama if I only had a brain. Any president, you can just throw it in.
Really?
Yes.
What, any president?
Any president.
There's quite a lot to choose from.
Well,
isn't there?
Yeah, until now.
What would you do for Roosevelt? How would you rhyme Roosevelt?
Roosevelt.
With
Roosevelt. Roosevelt.
Roosevelt.
Yeah. And in my nose I felt I'd be smarter than Roosevelt if I only had a brain. Yeah, oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore. I could think of things I've never thought before. And then I'd stop and I'd think some more. I would not be just a nothing. My head all full of stuffing. My heart all full of pain. And perhaps I could love you and be even worthy of you if I only had a brain. Every time we say goodbye, I cry a little. Every time we say goodbye, I wonder why a little. Why the gods above me, who must be in the know, why do they think so little of me that they allow you to go? When you're near, there's such an air of spring about it. I can hear a somewhere begin to sing about it. There's no love song finer, but how strange the change from major to minor. Every time, every time, every time, every time, time after time, we say.
Would you like to be top or bottom as we finish?
I'm not ready to finish yet.
Oh. What? Give me something.
These Australians work so fast.
Give me something ballady and Gershwin-y. Let's go for that then, if you're not ready to finish yet. Oh. I should stay over here so that these people can see your lovely face now, because I've been blocking their view
It's
this
like
whole
this.
time.
See how we are.
Someday he'll come along, the man I love, and he'll be big and strong, the man I love. And when he comes my way, I'll do my best to make him stay.
He'll look at me and smile, I'll understand. And in a little while, he'll take my hand. And though it seems absurd, I know we both won't say a word.
Maybe I will meet him Sunday,
Maybe Monday,
but then again, maybe not.
but still you're sure to meet him one day. Maybe Tuesday will be my good news day. He'll build a little home just meant for two.
From which I would never roam. Who would you?
And so all else above, I'm waiting for
The man.
every time we say goodbye. I die a little. Every time we say goodbye, I wonder why. Maybe I could figure out why if I only had a
Mark Nadler. Mark Nadler. Where are you, Isaac? Get up here. We have a show to finish. We have a show to finish. Isaac, come on. Well, we only have 2 songs left, and it's 10:32. But we did start late. What time did we start, actually? Is Connor, Steve in the box up there? Do you have any idea what time we actually started? 9:35. Okay, so we've got 2 minutes and 2 songs. So that's No, I think that I actually said it was a 75-minute show in the tech specs document. Do you have that handy? Have you got the Google Drive? Have you? Let's see how we go. Let's see how we go. All right. Let's just go straight into this one. There's no time to waste.
Autumn leaves fall and are swept out of sight. The words that you said to me have come true. Autumn leaves fall and are swept out of sight. So are the memories of love which we knew. The wind of forgetting away into the night of regret. But the song you would so often sing to me is echoing, echoing, yet the autumn leaves drift by my window. The falling leaves of red and gold. I see your face, those summer kisses, and those sunburned hands I used to hold. Since you went away, my days grow long, and soon I hear old winter song. But I miss you most of all, my darling. When autumn leaves start to fall. Love me, say you do. Let me fly away with you, for my love is like the wind, and wild is the wind, wild is the wind. Give me more than one caress. Satisfy this hungriness. Let the wind flow through your heart, and wild is the wind. Wild is the wind. You Don't you know your life itself to me? The first time ever I saw your face, I thought the sun rose in your eyes, and I knew how joy would fill the earth and last to the end of time. You touch me, I hear the sound of mandolins. You kiss me, and with that kiss, my life begins. Your spring to me, all things to me. Don't you know your life itself to me? Like a leaf clings to a tree. Oh, my darling, cling to me, for we are creatures of the wind, and wild is the wind.
Isaac Hayward. We have Connor on lights. We have Steve on sound. We have Geordie and Alejandra backstage. And of course, everyone here at the Public Theatre. Thank you so much. Thank you. Should we? I won't bother going on and off stage. We've wasted enough time on shenanigans. I don't know about you, but I need to sit. I've run a marathon. Whew. Alrighty. Are there any Sondheim purists in the room? Yeah, are there purists in the room? If so, you might want to leave now. If you're not a Sondheim purist, you'll love it. If you're a Sondheim purist, take your antihistamines now.
Are we a pair? Me at last on the ground, you in mid-air. Send in the clouds. Isn't it bliss? Don't you approve? One who keeps tearing around, one who can't move. And where are the clowns? Send in the clowns. Just when I stop opening doors, finally knowing the one that I wanted was yours, making an entrance again with my usual flair, sure of my lines. No one is there. Don't you love us? My fault